What's up, gang? It's Willie Rebuild, baby, back with another one. Yes, sir. Y'all know old Willie Rebuild been thinking about that motor mount. Been thinking about that motor mount and wondering what I'ma do, how I'ma do it. So to change that motor mount on here, it ain't a lot of work for Willie Rebuild. That's the bad mount right down there. Both of them probably going bad, but it ain't no big deal. But I don't know if I want to change that mount because I'm gonna have to jack the motor up and get the mount out and all that stuff there. That ain't no big deal for Willie Rebuild, but I don't know if I want to go through the hassle of doing all that. And the reason why is because Willie Rebuild got him another motor. That's right. As y'all can see, I'm out here right now and I'm doctoring on it. That's right. Y'all see it? Old 6.0. 6.0 I ran across in the yard the other day. It wasn't nothing but a short block. Somebody had them took the heads off it already, which was good for me in a way and bad in a way, because now I can't make my money back off it. But I already had a set of 243 heads sitting in the garage, and I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not on this build right here. But I told y'all, that's what you need to worry about right there for all the people who wanna try to pick on Willie Rebuild and Rat Nest. Rat Nest ain't nothing but the quiet before the storm. Now, I'm finna go ahead and get the storm together. That's right, Hurricane Katrina remix. I need to go ahead and get that together. So, you know, a lot of people be wanna know what I'ma do, how I'ma do it. So I ain't gonna give y'all a lot of specifications on what I'ma do. But all I'ma tell you is this: it won't be stopped, and we will be changing the internals. So if you know, you know. But I told y'all I got a lot of parts laying around right there. Intake right there, brand new oil pan. It was brand new, just got oil on it because I took that oil ass truck pan off. This motor here was nasty, man. So I've been out here trying to clean it up and stuff like that. I don't like nasty motors around. The machine shop, they gonna clean it up too, but for the time being, while I gotta move it, I say I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. As you can see, I got a set of Hooker Black Hawk mid-length headers back there for it, and I got a few parts scattered around that I can go ahead on and assemble this operation. Got a set of coil packs right there, the other set laying around here somewhere, but we got a nice bit of parts laying around, gaskets in the box, all pan gasket and stuff right there. We got some more gaskets and shit over here. I got a lot of LS stuff that's just laying around that I can go ahead and put them on together. Some more gaskets there. Some more valve cover gaskets and stuff like that. So got some parts laying around to accomplish what we trying to accomplish, but I don't wanna take too much focus off of Rat Nest because I need to get that together too. So, you know, I be working on 2 cars at one time. You know, y'all just don't get to see that because sometimes a lot of stuff I do off camera. I won't show everything that I'm doing, but I be doing a lot of work to that car too. I just don't put it on camera. But this what we going with right here, gang. We got the 6.0. I'm cleaning it up. I'm gonna take these covers off, all the covers, and go ahead and clean them up myself. Where I have a little head start before I drop it off at the machine shop, because when I bring the engine over there, I keep all the covers off the engine most of the time anyway. So I'm about to finish cleaning these up. I'm gonna take them to the car wash and pressure wash them, and then I'll go ahead and spray them with a little coat of my paint, my little high temp silver paint, and make them look new again. You don't have to buy all that stuff new. You can save money. Take you some high temp paint, clean it off real good. Take that high temp paint and spray it, and it's gonna look brand new again. You don't have to go buy new covers. Just put new seals in them, and save money where you can. Cause this right here, you know, our budget might get a little out of hand on this one. You know, got a lot of people with their little stroker motors talking, you know. So I'm gonna show y'all what a Willie Rebuild stroker motor do. I'm gonna show it to y'all, put it on a dyno and everything, and show y'all what Willie Rebuild do when he build a stroker motor and what kind of results you gonna get out of it. Junkyard motor, you see the markings on it. Junkyard heads, you see the markings on it. That's right. People say, oh, I don't want a junkyard motor. You see the markings down there on it, straight out the junkyard. But what y'all don't know is a lot of the motors that y'all buy from Summit Racing and this and that, it ain't nothing but a remanufactured motor. So technically, all them motherfuckers is junkyard motors. But I ain't gonna talk y'all head off, because I'm about to take these covers off and get them cleaned up, and we gonna clean this block on up before we bring it to the machine shop, gang. So I'm gonna cut y'all off and cut y'all back on once we get our covers clean, and we gonna go ahead and start painting them. We got a motor for Lil 50. We getting ready to retire the 305 and do something different, baby. It's Willie Rebuild. I'm gonna cut y'all back on, gang, in a minute. All right, gang, it's Willie Rebuild, baby. We back. That's right, we back. Went ahead to the shop and cleaned up and painted the valley cover, timing cover, and the rear cover. And I want to show y'all a few things that was going on with this engine. First off, I'm gonna bring y'all over here and I'm gonna show y'all the cam. If you look good at this lobe right here, you can see that the lifter wiped the lobe down. You can see right there the groove that's in that lobe right there. Not this one, this one. You can see that one, how it is. That's a good lobe. That's a lobe with a cam, with a lifter done wipe the lobe off the cam. So I noticed, because when I was in the junkyard and I brought the engine, it was just a short block, gang, which means it ain't have no heads on it. Somebody took the heads off it. So I'm gonna bring y'all over here and show y'all one thing that I noticed right off the bat when I seen this engine in the yard. Now, I done knocked some of the carbon off these pistons here. The other side looked at the same way. I just knocked some of the carbon off the pistons. But if you look at that piston there, you can see how clean that piston is. When I first seen the engine, I thought, I wonder if somebody went in the engine and changed that one piston. Well, once I seen the cam, when I pulled the cam out, it all makes sense now. That cylinder where that lobe knocked off the cam, where the lifter knocked the lobe off the cam, that cylinder was down. So the valve wasn't opening and closing properly. The cylinder wasn't functioning properly. So what happens is, when you drive an engine, especially a fuel injected engine, and let's just say your coil pack or something go out on that cylinder. Well, that injector is still spraying fuel into that cylinder. And once the engine get up to operating temperature, the fuel wash all the carbon off of the cylinder, off of the piston, and it'll also wash the rings out of it. But the cylinder wall and all that look pretty good in that cylinder. I don't see nothing wrong with none of the cylinder walls or anything like that. So it's safe to say, I don't know how long they was driving it like that, gang, but it's safe to say that if I put it back in just like it is, it probably would run good. But that's not what we gonna do. No, we not gonna do that. Cause what I want to show y'all is, I want to show y'all that common sense beats having a lot of money any day if you know what you're doing. The other day, I went to Summit Racing in the outlet. I seen the LS3, a 525 horsepower LS3. It was in the scratch and dent section. I ain't see nothing major wrong with the engine. I just seen like 3 scratches on the intake, like it might have got scratch shipping. But they wanted like 9,500 or something, or like 10 grand. I think regular price that engine was like 11,000 or something like that. So they took a little money off it for whatever damages that it had. It's 525 horsepower crate engine, fully complete, for 10 grand. So what I'm getting ready to show y'all with this is, you can make 525 horsepower for way less than 10 grand if you know what you're doing. And Willie Rebuild know what he doing. I didn't just start doing this stuff, gang. I've been doing this shit for years. I done had probably 30 F bodies, Camaros and Trans Am, all LS cars and LS trucks. So I'm gonna show y'all how to get that kind of horsepower for way less than 10 grand. We gonna do it for about 5 grand, half the cost. That's right, you heard it right. That's what I just said. We gonna get the same horsepower, if not more, because remember, that engine advertised at 525 horsepower. That's right here at the crank. That's not to the rear wheels. So the engine make putting on less horsepower once you put it in your car to the rear wheels. So what we gonna do is, we gonna take our junkyard motor. That's right, junkyard motor, straight out of pick and pull. Think I paid like 400 and something bucks for it out the door for the short block, because they charge you one price whether if it's a short block or a complete engine. But I wasn't worrying about that, because for a short block around here now, you're gonna spend about $600 for it, and you don't know what condition it's in. The engine might be disassembled and all this crazy ass stuff that they do. But this one here, we got a chance to get the short block, inspect the short block. We seen what was going on with the engine, with the cam and the lifter and all that there. So now what we gonna do is, we gonna send the short block to the machine shop. We gonna buy a rotating assembly for it, and Willie Rebuild gonna show you in real life time, not on the engine dyno. We gonna put the car on the chassis dyno. That's right, that one right there, because that's what it's going in. We gonna put that on the chassis dyno and see if we can come close to or beat that 525 LS3 at the crank for half the price, gang. It's Willie Rebuild telling you, you don't want to miss it, because this is not this stuff where you see the engine running on an engine dyno with an electric water pump and no accessories on it. We gonna have everything bolted on it. The engine gonna be in the car, and we gonna put it on a chassis dyno, and see what kind of numbers can we get out of this junkyard motor when we get finished doing what we gonna do to it, and see what kind of numbers that Willie Rebuild can get out of this motor that I'm gonna build right here in the garage. That's right, in the garage, not in the shop, in the garage, just like you probably is in the garage. That's what we gonna see. What kind of power numbers we can get out of this junkyard 6.0. That's what it is. If you can see, it's a 6.0 that we gonna build from the ground up and see what we can get for half the budget. It's Willie Rebuild telling you, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, cause shit about to get real, gang. It's Willie Rebuild, over and out, baby.